Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 13. Child, and it was unlucky, honey. This was unlucky number 13. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, the ladies are packing for Spain. Y'all know they're going to Barcelona. Sutton is telling her property manager slash assistant that wants to go on the trip that she's bringing Glam and Merce to Spain. Now, at first when she said Merce, I was like, who is she talking about? Merce is a dancer, choreographer that is a huge deal. Now, I have personally never heard of him, but Sutton was giving us a little backstory, and she used to work for him and they became really close. So she has his ashes and she wants to bring them to Spain so she can spread them somewhere significant. And if it were me, I would be too worried because them TSA people love to mess with some stuff. And they've been messed around and threw something away or I just couldn't. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I really just wouldn't be able to. So they all arrive at the airport. Everybody's speaking, hugging, kissing cheek to cheek. Mwah, mwah. You look beautiful. Oh my gosh. Is that a Birkin? Honey, you know how they like to do. You know, the housewives way. Now, I do love the fabulous way that they were greeted at the airport. I said, yes, ma'am, honey. I want to get out of a black car and someone say, Misha, this is for you right this way. Honey, I want to walk a red carpet at LAX. That was everything to me. 12 hours later. So they arrive in Spain. In the Sprinter, Sutton wants to play a game called All of a Sudden. Now, I thought that was such a cute name. I said, oh, okay, a little play on words. I like that. There's a prize for the person that knows her the best. They get to play in the game. Erica ends up winning, ironically. And Sutton was taken aback that Garcelle didn't win because they talk every day. Are y'all made for TV best friends or are y'all real besties in real life? Garcelle was like, girl, I wasn't even trying. Erica did win. She won a tiara from Sutton's store. Ma'am, please. Okay, it's giving consolation prize. Now, I thought she was going to be winning the best room in the casa, but baby, she got a tiara. And this is not toddlers and tiaras, honey, or whatever that show used to be called. This is a fool. This is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Moving forward. So they arrived to the house. Now, when they stepped foot in the home, it reminded me of that Airbnb that Cynthia got when the ladies went to Spain and everybody was ready to go to a hotel because it was giving dusty. That's exactly what it reminded me of. So Erica walks in and she says that she can smell spirits and the house must be haunted. I said, what in the Nightmare on Elm Street is happening here? So Anna Marie and Garcelle in the confessional like, now we all know that black people get unalived first in these scary movies. Garcelle said, if it's between me and Anna Marie, please take her. Y'all know that's right. Now, the lady that was showing them the home, she did say that there were a few little people there, but they're giving Casper. So they choose a number for their rooms so everything will be fair because, you know, they always like to fight over rooms on these Housewives franchises. So they choose a number, they choose a room. In my opinion, Crystal's room was the best. Her room was better than the host. Kyle, Dorit, and Erica, they got numbers 1, 2, and 3. So Erica sees an attic and she's like trying to open it and push it up. Kyle said, now, you know, you don't open vents or go into attics or basements. Everybody knows that, especially in a house like this. And as I was watching this, I was like, Kyle, calm down. You're not on the set of Halloween. Michael Myers is not going to come and get you. Dun, 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 dun. That damn Kyle. She think Michael Myers is going to jump out, y'all. So the ladies start getting Glam because it's time to get ready to go to dinner. I cannot imagine getting Glam to eat in the dining room. And as they were getting Glam, all I could hear in the back of my mind was Phaedra. If she wants to get Glam to go and eat a baguette, then she can do that. Because that's exactly what they did, honey. They got Glam to go sit and eat in that dining room and fuss. Garcelle has now conformed to fit in by bringing Glam on this trip. Now, me personally, I see it as a waste of money because the only one that ever looks any different is Erica. All of them look exactly the same. So what is the Glam doing besides? The Glam is a scam. Okay, Glam is a scam. Dorit's closet is on the floor. She's upset because Chanel does not belong on the floor. So she thinks it's little Casper's in the house because because her clothes are now on the floor. So they all go down for dinner. Everyone is waiting on Kyle. Kyle was over 20 minutes late. All right, now, Kyle, you would have to join me later because I would not be sitting there with my stomach growling waiting on you to put on that little bitto dress. Then she finally emerges. The dress was semi-cute, though, so, I guess. But, girl, you shouldn't have took that long to put that thing on. So the chef comes out, y'all, and his name is Storm. Everybody's fawning all over him. Now, I didn't get it. He was giving young and average to me, but that's just me. He cute, but he ain't nothing to be throwing my Beverly Hills panties at. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Especially Garcelle. She was like, oh, Erica, we can tag team him. I was like, ew, that is just so gross. Moving forward. And also, if I had rich friends, I would want them to introduce me to their rich guy friends. Garcelle was about to pass out. I was like, ma'am, calm down. So they go in and they go sit down for dinner. Everybody's having a good time. Sutton is telling them a little bit about Merce and why she decided to bring his ashes. Everybody's harping on her because the ashes are in a Ziploc bag. Ma'am, have some respect. Okay. But Sutton was just trying to get it through TSA. Everybody's laughing. They're salivating over the food and Storm, and he's not even paying them no mind, child. He acting like they don't even exist. He's like, bon appetit. They're like, oh my God, not bon appetit. Oh, child, they just falling out. Baby, they just falling out. Everybody's cackling, having a good time. Here come Anna Marie. She cannot stand to see the heifers get along. She's like, so we need to address the elephant in the room. Ma'am, please let Sutton have a minute. My goodness. Right now, okay, we know that's how they do. They get together, they get to a dinner, they get to fussing. I have told y'all that in countless reviews. This is no different. She starts talking about last weekend and how she was so upset. She said me and Sutton talked, but Sutton said, you know what? I'm not even mad about the esophagus thing. Girl, don't even worry about that. I'm mad that you said I was lonely and insecure. That was my issue. Yeah, that's offensive. And baby, if I had to be with a man that thinks I'm an 8.5, I'd rather be lonely. Lonely. I'm Mrs. Lonely. Because I would not want somebody calling me an 8.5, child. I'm good. And I done bore your children too. Boy, goodbye. So Garcelle said, yeah, lonely affected me too because I'm single. So if I'm single, then I'm automatically lonely. We're going to have to stop this. Because I feel like everybody feels this way. Just because you are not attached to another human being does not make you lonely. You can be surrounded by your family, your friends, or even your damn self. I love my own company. I am down to do something alone. I could literally sit in the house all the time by myself and be in great company. Y'all see I laugh at my own jokes, child. I am my own best friend. So I call you my best friend. Baby, I'm my own best friend, honey. Anna Marie, get a grip. So Anna Marie goes, yeah, I was angry. I apologize. Okay. This is the most aggressive apology I have ever heard. So then Crystal piped up and Anna Marie was like, yeah, we're going to get to you. Ooh, wait. Baby, Anna Marie is a piece of work. Do you hear me? Miss 8.5 is a piece of work. I wouldn't let her talk to me like that. Ma'am, please, you don't even go here. Okay. Pipe down. So then she tells them that the first night that she met Crystal told her that the group was shallow and uneducated. And so everybody's looking like, what? Say what now? Here go Crystal. That's ridiculous. Crystal, it is ridiculous, but is it true? Okay, I didn't hear you say no. I didn't say that. That's not true. Now, do I think Crystal worded it exactly that way? No. But do I believe she said something along those lines? Yes, I do. So then Dorit gets in the confessional and says, and this is for everybody, okay? This is for everybody that I had to block, that was rude as hell to me, because I saw straight through Dorit and what she likes to do and how she likes to pretend like she's oblivious, but then she posts things on Instagram in her bubble. This is for you. And I want to know how you feel now, because the tides have turned and people feel a lot differently. And it just shows me that no matter what we say or what we do, we will always be unsupported and in the wrong. Okay, forever. Dorit gets in the confessional and she says, we're nowhere near uneducated. And you are nowhere near more educated than the rest of us. She said, so while you were being a child bride, getting married at 12, the rest of us, we were graduating college, doing things to educate ourselves. Now, The child bride portion of your confessional proves the educated speak like they aren't at times. And I'm not even going to get into why that was offensive. All I'm going to say is Dorit knows exactly why she said that. The dog whistle is blowing, honey. And I wonder how they'll try to spin this ignorance like they did with the Garcelle thing. Now everybody's in an uproar. How dare she say that to Crystal? Well, this has always been Dorit. Are you new? Okay, moving forward. So Garcelle looks at Crystal and she said, did you say it? Crystal said, I would never have said that to someone that I just met. Well, Crystal, you do have a history of speaking down to them, so I'm sorry, but I believe half of it. Now, I don't believe what she was saying about Crystal saying she's the only socialite in the room or whatever. I still don't like Anna Marie, and I believe half of what she said and half of it I don't. Crystal is offended that they are even asking her if she said that. Anna Marie, Crystal said you lied when she first met you. Now you saying she said this about them when you first met her. Plus you lied on her to Sutton. So I don't trust you fully. I don't trust anything that you say altogether. So now Anna Marie and Crystal are going at it. They're going back and forth and forth and back. Anna Marie says to her, you know, Crystal, you just need people to think you're more important than you actually are. So then she says, oh, and also, you might want to thank me for making you relevant and giving you something to talk about. The way in which I would have eaten 8.5 up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The way I would have had Storm put her on a platter and present her to us. Baby, I would have ate her up. Actually, Anna Marie, you're trying to keep a seat at the table where Crystal has been sitting for 3 years. Like you tried to use Sutton and that failed miserably. So now you've moved on to Crystal. Let's talk about who's really using whom. And Crystal, you just sitting here taking it. I would love to see, though, y'all, Anna Marie and Erica go at it. Erica would rip her to shreds. So after the terrible dinner, they retire to their rooms. Garcelle goes to Sutton's room because she's scared as all get out. That place is too creepy for me. I wouldn't be able to lay down in there. Me and my wig would be frightened. It would be no way. Sutton and Garcelle in this scene cackling about Sutton's ugly hat reminded me of a friend that I worked with at my school that I miss dearly. We would cackle all day together. She is the one thing outside of my students that I really miss about working at the school. Because, baby, we used to be cackling. Do you hear me? It was a good time. It really was a good time. In the next scene, it's the next morning. So Sutton is talking to Crystal about last night. Sutton is telling her, girl, she calling you a liar. She's like, well, I don't believe that anyone believes it. Oh, but they do. Because across the hall, Erica and Kyle and Dorit are talking about the fact that they think you said it. Anna Marie is talking to Garcelle in another room, and she's like, I don't lie. Now, I hate when people say that they don't lie because that is a lie. Plus, at last episode, I saw you lie. So for me, you're a liar. When people say I don't lie, that is the biggest lie that you can tell. Everybody tells a lie, even if it's a white lie, even if it's a lie by omission. You lie. Sutton is basically telling Crystal, girl, you need to defend yourself. Like, why you not saying nothing? Here you go, Crystal. You know, the difference between you and I is that I don't need for people to say that I'm right. I don't need to know that I'm right. I know that I didn't say it. Crystal, it's mighty suspicious, but we're going to go and let you make it. So they all meet up to go on this day's excursion, right? Before they go, Erica's like, you know, I want to share some good news, especially with you, Crystal. So she reads this decision about her $750,000 earrings. She said that they overturned it because they cannot prove that they were bought with the victim's money. I mean, they can't prove they weren't either. What you want, a cookie? What is this proving? And I agree with Garcelle when she suggested that Erica just lets them keep the earrings, even though she seems like she's innocent, just so the victims will have something because she needs good karma. And this just proved to me that Erica just wanted to come on this season and do, you know, get her little redemption arc, but she's still the same Erica on the inside. You don't care anything about those victims and you're excited because you're getting those earrings back and those people still don't have anything. Like, it's just gross. So they're all sitting around like, okay, congrats, I guess. So they get into separate sprinters. It's Crystal, Garcelle, Sutton, and Kyle. They're in one. Then you have Dorit, Anna Marie, and Erica. They're in another. Erica is in her feelings because they didn't hoist her up on their shoulders. Ma'am, get over it. Okay, get over it. So they're going down these windy roads, right? And Crystal is getting extremely car sick. Everybody is talking about how these roads are making them a little bit, woozy. She asked them to pull over so she can get out because she cannot breathe and it's just too much. She has to get out. So they pull over. The other ladies get out. Her veins are bulging in her hands. So Anna Marie gets out and Garcelle goes over to her and she's like, what does it mean when your veins are big and they're bulging out? So Anna Marie goes over and she looks. Crystal is sitting on the curb and she's like, what is happening to me? Like, what is going on? Now, really and truly, I think she's having an anxiety attack on top of being car sick. And it's just everything coming down on her all at once. So then Kyle gets in the confessional and says, the universe works in mysterious ways. I mean, last night they were at each other's throats. Now Crystal is at Anna Marie's mercy. No, she is not. Stop being so dramatic, Kyle. You haven't done anything all season or given anything all season. And this is what you give? Girl, go away. That lady is not at her mercy. There's nothing that she can do. What's she going to give us, some anesthesia? Girl, goodbye and good night. And that was the end of the episode. And truth be told, Anna Marie didn't know either. So somebody needs to hop on the Googler. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. I thought this episode was really good. They were doing things, but they weren't doing anything. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like the episode was good, but it wasn't over the top. Y'all comment. I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.